Get your logos delivered to you the way they need to be delivered. What's up, everybody? This is Brady with Wonderful Digital, and today I'm going to show you how to get your logo sized properly. You need a number of different types of logos that are exported, different file types. So if you get a logo from anybody on Fiverr or your web developer, especially, they're terrible at this. A simple thing for the person to do if they know what they're doing. You see how each of these tabs up top have a tiny little icon next to them? This one does not. So we've got a website, and then up top you see a W. It's like a generic WordPress. This is a little globe. This actually has like icons next to them or your logo. These things need to be sized properly from somebody that knows at least a bit about what they're doing. So you need a dark one with no background, you need a dark one with a light background, and then you need it in white. These ones we're going to export as PNGs. A PNG means that there's transparency behind it so that you don't end up with like a white box behind that thing that you don't want. So we're going to change this to PNG, export, make sure they're named properly. Otherwise, it's a headache. Let's go to our desktop, and you can see, look how small it is. It's tiny, and it's because it needs to be small. So we got blue, we got white, we got a bigger blue, we got a bigger white. So these ones will fit into the different areas that you need. And then the other thing we're going to do is take our larger, it doesn't really matter what size it is, but we're going to export these as SVGs. This means that it doesn't take the actual picture. All right, so you can see this one is tiny. That's like an actual picture. If we zoom in a lot, I don't know if I can. See how small it is? See how there's like no background? See how there's like pixels all behind it? This is totally fine because it's only going to be tiny inside of the little web browser window up top, and that's just fine. Instead, what the SVG does is it takes these things and it uses math to figure out what the angles are and such. So we'll export these things, and then you can make them as big or as small as you want them to be. So you see this? If I zoom in, it maintains its shape always. So no matter how big or how small it gets, it doesn't matter. You get nice crisp edges every time, all the time, no matter big, no matter how small, versus something that is a picture. It's like a screenshot of that little thing. So that's where you get the blur versus getting the math behind it that allows you to scale this thing up or down, whatever you need to. Like the web browser only accepts the PNGs, other places can accept the SVG, but this will give you everything you need for a logo with a tiny one. This is at 32 by 32. It used to be 16 by 16. This is 256. And then we kept these things at the same with the background on them in case we need that for some kind of contrast between the front and the back. And then we have the SVG that we exported as well. Get your logos delivered to you the way they need to be delivered so that you don't end up with a blurry logo or one that does not work for what you're trying to get uploaded on the internet and all of your marketing materials. We'll see you soon. Have a wonderful day.